What could be responsible for the huge investment in sports and particular athletics? As you said, you bought this equipment, and we are very aware about the grassroots development programs going on in Cross River State, particularly in athletics also. What is informing all this drive towards athletics and sports?
The key objective of this administration is wealth creation, creation of wealth for the citizens of Cross River State. As such, you must take on all different avenues that will ensure that there's wealth creation. And I know a lot of people see sports as mere recreation, but the administration of Senator Imoke himself sees sports beyond recreation. He sees sports as an empowerment tool. I share that vision. I see sports as an empowerment tool for our youths. I see sports as an avenue where you channel the energies of our youths positively towards, and by so doing, you would have empowered them economically as well, because as they become a success in sports, they'll be able to fend for themselves and they'll be able to take care of their families, taking them away from the vices that they would normally get themselves into, especially at this day and times where we know that employment is far-fetched. So that is one key objective and one key reason why we are taking into sports more seriously. And if you see the models the world over, the United States, Jamaica, the United Kingdom, Germany, all the world superpowers in sports, that is what we have done is to map out a program of development that will identify these children, these youths at tender ages and take them into that program, ensure that you groom and monitor them, expose them to competitions, and what we believe is that give us 3, 4, maximum 5 years from now, you'll see a total dominance of sports in Nigeria from Cross River State, and you will see world champions coming from Cross River State, because we're very dedicated to that program and we believe that we will see success. We've already started seeing successes in the program. Last year we hosted the National School Sports Festival. For the first time ever, Cross River State came tops in the National School Sports Festival. Those were all products of the Comprehensive Sports Development Program that did the state proud. This year at the second Cross River State All Nigeria Athletics Championship, Cross River State was placed 5th, winning 4 gold medals, 2 silver medals and 2 bronze medals. That is the best we've ever had. So it shows that we're making progress, and we're making progress in the right direction. Put in place for the National Sports Festival, the indoor sports hall that will be put up at the UJS Sports Stadium. Some facilities will be put at the State University and some facilities will be put at the Calabar Sports Club. We believe that by the second quarter of 2014, all these facilities will be in place and we'll begin a test run of the facilities in readiness for the festival program.
International mountain race is built for November, I want to believe. What are the things, how's the preparation been, and what should the world over be expected this year?
Well, we're preparing as usual. This will be the 8th year, and you know, we improve on it every year, and that improvement is the reason why the World Mountain Running Association is asking us to host the World Mountain Running Championship in 2014. So for us in Cross River State, 2014 is a very significant year. Significant because we have 2 major events we're hosting: the National Sports Festival, which is our own Olympics, and then the World Mountain Running Championship, the first nation in Africa to be asked to host that and the first state to do that. That is because of the successes we've recorded with previous editions of the Obudu mountain race. We'll be making a formal bid for that in September when we attend the World Mountain Running Championship in Italy. And we believe that because we'll have the support of the president, Bruno Guzzolini, of the World Mountain Running Association, we believe, and he's quite excited, he's quite happy. He wants Africa to host it, and he knows that there's no other place in Africa to host better than the place where we already have a mountain race running, which is the best organized mountain race this part of the world, and the highest paying mountain race in the world itself. The star prize, don't forget, is $50,000. This is the highest paying mountain race in the world.
Okay, with such a mouth-watering prize money on offer, What big names should we be expecting this year?
It's still too early to talk about the names because the registration hasn't formally opened. It's still too early, but we know that the defending champions always come back. So the big names are always coming from the traditional long distance area of East Africa: Ethiopia, Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania. That's where we normally have the dominance of this race. But we also have people come from Turkey, from New Zealand, and from Europe, and from America and Colombia as well. We've had people from all these countries run in this race.
Okay. On a final note, where do you see Cross River Sports in the next 4 or 5 years?
Like I've said, the country will witness some kind of, what we're seeing in Cross River State at the moment is a kind of revolution in sports. We're making huge investments in sports, and that's because of our belief, as I've said, that sports is an empowerment tool. And in 4 or 5 years from now, there'll be a total dominance of sports in Nigeria from Cross River State.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
That's been Mr. Patrick Ugbe, the Honorable Commissioner for Sports in Cross River State. Now that be on athleticsafrica.com.